We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Anderson with the carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got a man. It's Ortiz. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. The give on the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute and put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He put up more than 250 yards, 4 touchdowns while running his team to a win in their last game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's McCord. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's an open, finding some room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's McCord. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They put points on the board on a couple of drives, but now they like to stick one in the end zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Anderson. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly on the move. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The run inside. It's McCord. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
With the catch, it's Anderson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Terrapins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's McCord.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Creates a little, maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, it's McCord. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say that.
Got a little grass. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McCord. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's McCord. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's McCord. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! And the pummeling has started.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So 1st down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Anderson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space, it's McCord.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably
There's some room. Got enough for the first. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Still looking for a man. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Across the 45. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
But what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Anderson with the carry. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Running inside, it's McCord. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Could be an alley. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. The inside handoff, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to run it left here. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.